This is the Beatles on Murray the K's Swinging Soiree Show.
Hey, baby, it's Murray the K with the Beatles, and we're talking to you from London, England, where it's all happening over here. What you're about to hear happened in Miami. Ringo and I sitting on the beach, facing the water, and in a private section of a pool. And as we're making this conversation, there are about 1,000 people all gathered around and roped off by police watching us speak. Hey, Ring, wanted to ask, you have become like the favorite of the American crowd here. Is there any reason you think for it? Is there one thing that you think they shout to you or tell to you that has made you, everybody wants to know, which one's Ringo? Which one's Ringo?
I don't know. I can't understand it, So I just don't get it. I can't see why they're shouting for me.
Do you think it is the difference of the name, the fact that you...
It may be, because a lot of people remember Ringo, because the name stands out. I just don't know.
Well, everybody asks, which one's Ringo? Well, 15 months ago, just to get the story straight, and a story that hasn't been told, and we've been kidding around and with what's happening and all that, but I'd like them to get to know what really happened, what really touched off the spark, and how you fitted into the picture. What were you doing, let's say, a year and a half, 2 years ago?
Well, I've been playing with groups now since about 1960, just playing, getting money, working, and I met the Beatles in Germany when I was there with another group, and we used to have to work 12 hours between the two groups, and we got to know each other pretty well. And we all came back to England, and their drummer was sick, so they asked me would I sit in, just for a day or so till he got better. And I said yeah, and then I did that, and then I went with another group again, and they got him back. And then he was sick again, and they came and asked me, So every time he was sick, they just used to come and ask me to sit in, which I used to love it, because they were a much better group than the one I was with. And then we had this job at a holiday camp in England where, you play for 3 months, which is supposed to be the season, but there's never very much sun. And Brian Epstein phoned me up and said, would you like to join the Beatles, He said, well, he phoned me up on a Tuesday and said, would you join the Beatles? I said, yeah. He said, well, can you get home tonight? And I said, I can't leave the other group just like that, Must give a bit of notice. So I said, I'll be there Saturday. And then I arrived Saturday. We had about 2 hours rehearsal, and then we played that night, and we've been playing ever since. This was in August 1962. This took place in New York when George was doing my show as a DJ from his bed. He was suffering a cold, and he was in bed in his hotel room, and he was taking over my show via the beeper phone. Well, George, so far you're doing very well as a disc jockey.
Thanks.
And you got some pretty good sounds there. You got some things lined up pretty good.
Listen, Murray, you got your Beatles sweatshirt.
Yeah, I got my Beatles sweatshirt. Did you see it?
Yeah, well, get rid of that cuckoo one you had on last night.
You mean the submarine race watches?
That's it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you want me to wear the Beatle one?
Yeah.
Will you wear the submarine race watches, and I'll wear the Beatles?
Yeah, I've got mine on now.
You got your submarine race watches?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's good. You keep your submarine race watches. That goes very good with your sweat socks, too.
Yeah,
you wear
they are sweaty.
Yeah, I got news for you.
What?
You got to wear them with Rat Fink sweat socks. You see, you wear your submarine race watching shirt with Rat Fink sweat socks, and we'll wear our Rat Fink sweat socks with the Beatles sweatshirts.
Yeah.
Okay, we're cool now.
Okay.
How do they conduct shows in England? I mean, what kind of disc jockeys do you have over there?
Oh, well, they're great, but, it's sort of not as casual as in the States here.
It's sort of more...
And they wear ties, you see.
They wear ties. That's a drag, man.
Yeah, and you don't get any BBC disc jockeys with ski pants and funny hats.
Yeah, well, of course. Well, that's true. But do you think I'd do any good over there in England if I came over with my ski pants and my funny hat?
Yeah, you go great.
Yeah?
Mind you, we got a mad fellow over there called Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile?
Yeah, and he carries a big bag of tricks around with him, and he's got bleached blonde hair.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd bleach my hair blonde, baby, but I'd carry around a bag of tricks. I don't mind that.
Travels around on a chariot.
On a chariot?
Yeah.
Well, that's snappy.
Yeah.
That's sporty, baby. Here we go around with a jag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I tell you fellas have got to learn something before you leave the States. If you really want to, go over with the girls, you don't ask, if a pretty girl walks by, you don't have to start a normal conversation. What you usually say when you see a pretty girl is, you think you could learn that, George?
Well, I think the girl would have gone by the time you finished saying that.
No, baby, that's what she knows. That's what's happening. See, here in New York, that's the call of the submarine race watcher. That means that you're happening. The famous truth after the Walter Winchell story that Paul had been married. Paul and Murray the K on the telephone from England.
Hiya, Paul. How are you?
Okay, thanks, baby.
Everything happening, baby?
Well, yes, it is.
Well, listen. First of all, I want to tell you it's good speaking to you. I spoke to George earlier today, and of course, everybody here in the country is going absolutely ape. The girls have been screaming at the closed-circuit telecast yesterday. All I heard them when I walked out on stage is one question, and they won't be satisfied till they hear it from you. Are you married?
Me?
Yes.
No. I don't know how this story's got around, Murray. But I mean, newspaper men have been asking me for the months here. It's completely untrue.
Right.
But, it's completely... It's a lie, in fact.
And none of that jazz about you being married or the engagement or anything like that?
Nothing. I've got a girlfriend, that's all.
You got a girlfriend?
That's all.
That's fine.
I asked Paul what kind of girls the Beatles like best.
I think mainly most of us like girls with longish hair. That seems to be something we've always liked anyway. We like quietish girls, but reasonably intelligent ones. I can't stand girls who are sort of very stupid, and do stupid things. That's just our taste, We like girls to have a bit of intelligence. Not clever, but just a bit sensible. And actually, most of the people that write to us are like that anyway. I wish I could get to meet them all. Marvellous. Yeah, that's generally what we like in girls. And good looks, of course.
In Miami.
Paul, well, I want to say goodbye to you. That's why I had you come over.
Where are you going, Murray?
I'm going back to New York.
You're not really, are you?
Yeah, really am. Unless you want to call...
The sun's blazing down.
Yeah, but you want to call up my station and say, man, we've done exclusives for Wins. How about doing an exclusive for you and keep Murray the K down here?
Murray. What station was yours?
I don't know. How come you put me on when you put me on like
I'm
you
not
put me
putting you on when I put you on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. We would like to thank, your station for really doing things for us. We really appreciate it. Been marvellous.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you over in London. I think Brian may bring me over with a little gig over there.
It's great. I hope he does,
And I'm looking forward. I'm really going to miss you.
Oh, well, Murray, babe. We're going to miss you, too.
We were next door neighbors for a few days.
Yeah, we'll see you when you get to England, though, Should have a good time. Excuse me, I'm out of breath. I've just been having a little swim.
You having a ball?
Yeah, great time.
Did you enjoy the boat ride?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that
fantastic.
Okay, babe.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney of the Beatles. Goodbye,
See you, Murray. See you.
On the set of Hard Day's Night in London, England.
We're out in the field where the boys are running around Twickenham Studios. It's actually a location of a large field, and they're doing various shots. The boys falling down on the ground and the whole bit. John's going to a luncheon with muddy shoes. John, tell me, baby. Tell me. Hey, Ring.
What's happening, baby?
Everything's happening.
It's all happening. How are you doing?
All right.
It's cold, isn't it?
Yeah, a little cold here. That's the last thing you said to me in Miami is just come there, we want to show you the people and the buildings.
Well, there's a lot of people
but
here,
but
a lot
no
of grass. Never any sun over here.
Hey, it was a wild spot you took me to last night,
Yeah.
the ad lib.
Oh, don't talk, my head's still aching.
It was a wild night. Did you give George his album?
Yeah, I'll give him
He
a honey.
gave it
Thanks
to
you very much.
All right. Okay, here we
We're
go.
back again. That's film business, you
It's
know.
the film.
That's John Merriman, you know.
Yes, I met
He's a
John.
good friend of ours.
All right, John. Right, Paul.
So how you doing? This radio looks.
That's right, that's right.
How are you doing anyway?
I'm doing good. Did you like the picture last night?
Yeah, great. Oh, very good. Seen it before though.
Well, how come you went to see it again?
Well, it was a good picture, wasn't it?
Yeah. I saw Ringo later after the thing, and
Yeah.
I tell you the truth, it's a shame that, really, that you fellas can't go anyplace. there's just one club you go to all the time because you know that that's the only place that you're not going to get bothered. It's a shame.
There's one or two others, but this is the current craze, you see, this one.
Oh, that's what's happening?
Yeah.
Do you,
Excuse me,
in the United States, we got to find some spots for you to come back to New York so you can go with, won't have the same scene that happened over there. Because I was speaking...
How about the Empire States?
The top of it is...
It's a big
it's a
club.
big club, baby. It's a tower. It's the Tower of Strength is right. Up there, I'll tell you one thing. When you go out to the States this time, I think that it'd be smart to find a couple of spots. Jackie said she's got to find a couple of spots for you guys to go that you can really enjoy without... like we did with the yacht, some place you can go off by yourself and really enjoy.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit, indeed.
In fact, we'd like to put you aboard a yacht. I got a special yacht for you, 3 miles off the coast, have our own radio station, and swing, babe. Everything is happening. Be swinging.
American guns trained on it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Trained on Miami. I want to thank you for hitting me to these places to get the boots, and I went out and got myself some boots and.
Good boots, aren't they?
Yeah, and I got myself a couple of suits. I'll come
That'll
back
be
looking like a beetle.
£3.10, thank you.
£3.10. Little
very
tips
much.
here and there.
I'm on commission.
Wait, do you have you?
Well, yeah, I think actually I'll probably be going to Greece. I think so.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good place.
Now?
What? I'm not going yet.
Oh, I see. Hey, listen, John. I thought perhaps you could read a couple of, your writings there.
I certainly will, Murray. Hold on. Here. This one's called I Sat Be Lonely, right. I sat be lonely down a tree, humbled, fat and small. A little lady sing to me, I couldn't see at all. I'm looking up and at the sky to find such wondrous voice. Puzzle, puzzle, wonder why I hear but have no choice. Speak up, come forth, you ravel me, I potty menthol shout. I know you hid by this tree, but still she won't come out. Such softly singing lulled me sleep an hour or two or so. I waked me slow and took a peep, and still no lady show. Then suddy on a little twig I thought I see a sight, a tiny little tiny pig that sing with all its might. I thought you were a lady, I giddle, well I may. To my surprise the lady got up and flew away. The end.
Baby. Ringo Starr, what's happening, baby?
Everything's happening, baby. How is everyone over there?
Everybody is good, Ringo. Everyone is just great. I'm so delighted to hear from you. How was Australia?
Oh, it was good,
Everybody was worried about you, with the tonsillitis thing, but George got on and said that you were feeling okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like to thank everyone in the States for sending me telegrams and that, saying get well soon. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, baby.
Ringo finally did it. And he tells you why, where, and how.
Ringo, what do you have to say to all the teenage girls who broke into tears yesterday when they heard the news?
I don't think there was that many, actually, everything seems to go fine. There's only only a few that are going off their heads.
Where did you propose, Ringo?
In the Ad Lib Club.
In the early hours of the morning, Ringo?
No, well, yeah, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning.
You weren't on bended knee?
No, I didn't. Sorry about that.
How did the honeymoon location leak out?
I don't know. I'm trying to find a fella. Does anyone know? No? Liars.
Is there any place in the world you feel you and Maureen could go when you want to be alone with her and walk outside freely? Where would that be?
I had no idea. Only Vietnam.